Fu Pew. Hello. Good morning, evening, something, good something. A good day, Fu Pew. Yes. Hi Glade Bloom. How you guys doing? I only got the game and everything. It's a chill game. There. Video game. Hey Casp. Yeah. Hey, yeah, welcome to a Saturday stream where we stream and we chill and we play dice and sphere and we do rotations. This time I haven't played since last time. You know, yesterday's stream was a little bit intense. It was very different than usual. I like the game though. I'm gonna play it more. Spin. Yeah, Slay the Princess is insanity. Well, I'm gonna play more tomorrow, I think. Ah. I like how this is here as an indication of what I should probably be doing next. Wait, did I play since last time? I might have. Like, hey, it's like me from the past goes here and is like, hey, Cloudy from the future, take care of making titanium alloy. That's what you're supposed to do. Thank you, Cloudy from the past, for putting this reminder right here on the save file. What a champ. Cloudy from 1 week ago. Absolutely fantastic. Phenomenal. But yeah, I got my water, I got the space vibes. I worked a little bit on the tracking, even though it's kind of a lost cause for whatever those built-in stuff. Today it seems to be working okay and everything. I'm glad. What else is there? I didn't do anything today. It's great. I woke up, I existed, and then I'm here. Wait, do I truly exist? Off of stream? Uh-oh. Huh. We're here. We're here now. Isn't the game a little loud? It looks loud to me. Less game. Wait. I clicked cancel, didn't I? Good job. Seems to be moderately less loud.
Flight mode.
What do you guys think I was doing other than planning to do this thing last time I played? I don't remember. I know the goal vaguely was to make a mall for all the buildings, not on this planet, mind you. I did set this up at some point. I don't know if that was on stream or not, but we have the yellow. It's great. I'm just gonna draw like an infinite sign in the sky because I'm just chilling here. That's the entire stream. You just see a Pega just fly in like a big loop. Oh, you know what else is new? Because nobody tells you that when you're gonna start streaming, alright? Nobody tells you. Nothing wants to work with you. Nothing. So like, Discord now doesn't know I'm streaming. It doesn't give the little symbol anymore, so like the little streaming category no longer works for me, and like I unlinked Twitch and relinked Twitch to my Discord and it didn't fix it, and I'm like, whatever. You've been cleaning your apartment all day and feel like you've only done half the thing you were supposed to. Oh no. Yeah, I feel that though. You visited the international market. You had a burrito. Damn, I want a burrito. You gonna bring one back for me? Kinda want one. Cat is attacking a toy. Fantastic. Titanium alloy. We have yellow. We have steel. We have this. I just need to set it up. Okay.
Flight mode.
What are you? You're one of the three. You know, I was thinking of making a breakfast burrito, but like for an all-day kind of food. Maybe I should get on to doing that. Breakfast burritos are good. I like how this blueprint is called the triangle blueprint. It's great. If deck refuses to work, you should go and apply holy oil with gray hoof seeds. Who's gonna yell at it instead? Work. Why won't you work? I think I know why I'm not doing this, because I don't have a blueprint that is multiple inputs, one outputs for smelters. I have that for assemblers, I have that for other things, I don't have it for smelters. However, I could put this down and change everything to a smelter. That might be the play. There's room here. Yeah, I think that's how this blueprint is supposed to be. There's two little corners down there that don't want to work with everyone, but I can go place them manually. So it's here, there. And then we remove all of this and smelt instead. You know, sometimes the machine spirits is it's finicky, mean. Oh, there's the battlefield analysis base over here. What are you doing here? What is that doing here? I think this is where I landed. Ah, flop. Hello from horizontal. I'll just reclaim all of this. Shield generator over. Ooh. Alright, do you want to hear about a very complex little thing that I've been thinking about for stream? Sort of. You're just testing the new things out. You hadn't seen them, that's good. You can test away. Yeah, there is one complex little thing that I've been thinking about. It would be hard to explain though. So, okay. You know Warudo is a 3D program that I use for my VTuber model. Right now, I'm camera centered in Warudo and I'm placing said camera, like quote unquote placing the camera in the corner of OBS. So I'm like camera centered, but the camera is placed in the corner. You're gonna be like, where are you going with this? But it's coming up, alright. So the issue with that is, if I want to center myself in OBS, like let's say I want to make a point, alright? I need to go in OBS and then I need to grab me, put me over here, go in Warudo, zoom in, and then I'm centered and I can like make my joke or whatever, you know? You do that occasionally. But it's like an action in OBS and in Warudo. I feel like it might be complex to, I don't know. Might be complex to like set up, to synchronize. Not as complex as what I'm doing in the game. Or maybe more complex than what I'm doing in the game. In the game, you can kind of figure out what you're doing eventually. How did I do that with assemblers? That doesn't fit at all. If I increase the space in between them, it's gonna fit. Yeah, something like that. Black item. Oh. You know what? You are using white ones, I guess. That's a really big waste. Using the green ones. Can I do this to downgrade everyone? Sort of. You're stuck in the corner, you're not moving. Yeah, you're all using the green ones. But okay, that's my explanation for being in the corner, and you need to synchronize OBS and then zoom in Warudo. But I was wondering, what if I full screen myself, like I center myself in OBS, but put myself in the corner of the camera in Warudo? It's a different idea, and it comes with some downsides, which I'm not fond of. Downside being that since it's a perspective camera, you're like, if you're in the corner, you're slightly distorted. Like your sides are wider than the inside, I guess, or something like that. Because, you know, it's a camera. If you're in the corner, you're not centered by definition. I don't know. It makes sense to me. It's kind of complicated to explain what's happening with it, but You know what I do know is that I need all of this stuff. Alright. It should all be good. So your inputs are this. This. So give you your ships, and the third one is steel. You're outputting titanium alloy, have a bunch. So demand for everything. And I should be slowly good. Yeah, one more reason for wanting Warudo to take like the entire screen in OBS. Alright, look, watch this. Okay, hold on. Warudo, let's say you flop me, all right? Look at the camera and there's clipping in the center, like right above me as the camera moves to flop me down. Hold on, I'm gonna go and find it. Which one is flop? Is this flop? No, that is not flop. There. So if I go back to being up, you see like there's a line of clipping. Oh, I'm T-posing now. Oops, I clicked too many buttons. Yes, basically there's a line of clipping that's happening. And I'm not like the biggest fan of that. But if like, oh, this thing is running. If OBS was, like if orbital was fully centered in OBS and me in the corner, that wouldn't happen. So that's one little consequence of it. How's that running? It's running slow, isn't it? Yeah, it's trying its best. Right, you're not really gonna let me do that. Their slow ones are fine and use much less resources. There you go. But hey, at least we have titanium alloy now. Not a whole lot of it, but we have some.
Flight mode.
I don't know why I wanted titanium alloy, but we have it.
Cruise mode.
Oh, hi, Dyson panel. Excuse me, just passing through, you know? How's that doing? Omega Wolf, hi! Hello! You're here to poop that pony. How you... Hello. How you doing? Hope you like rotation programs. Cloud Hub, my I don't know what's broken. Complain. Like I flew through a window like a bird, but I succeeded.
Flight mode.
I'm clearly superior. But this, I don't know about text boxes. I don't know how text boxes work. I'm not doing UI. I'm not doing your UI. You have a question. Do I like very autistic management strategy games made by proud and talented autistic people? Sure, why not? Why not? I like a variety of game. Star Sector? I don't think I know about Star Sector. What is it? Love to hear you yap about it if you wanna. Right, we still need electromagnetic turbines, don't we? Hi. Local system. Yep, okay. Let's go make electromagnetic turbines. Those are made from simple stuff, right? Not so simple, but it's on the other planet. I do like the idea of a management strategy game. I'm not sure what it's a top-down story sandbox generation game with management and customization of ships, colonies, space station.
Cruise ended.
Live and trade and market. A live trade and market system. That's
Flight
crazy. Did you participate in making that? Wait, I am producing these. What the heck? I am making these. I'm in this system. Did I just not see it? I'm blind? Cool.
Flight mode.
Don't mind me. Where is it? There you are. Your cruise ended. Thought of Elite Dangerous. Hey, Elite is one game that I've never played, and then like I asked a friend, Yuyon Noah Skyfire. I asked him, hey, should I play Elite? And usually people tell me, probably not. It's the same thing with Destiny at some point. I was asking my bat friend like, should I play Destiny? And he's like, no, no, you shouldn't. Playing every day, no, you shouldn't play it. Like, alright, guess I'm not playing it. Elite is fun, but you got bored of it? Then I'll get together and play Elite. You have story in your game. So a pirate trade messes up a supply and trade chain from a colony. You can make a profit on the demand or sell surplus of the planet. You even got black market smuggler, so that's pretty cool. It sounds like you have a pretty cool thing going. Oh, don't order too much. You played Elite when it first came out, and then you forbore. Oops. I don't know what RST means in this context. So yeah, I'm gonna have Mark 2 for this. Alright, what do you need for Mark 3? Oh. Right, it's... My mind did not manage to correct RST to RTS, sorry. Yeah, RTS ship-to-ship combat could be pretty cool. So for this one... Varu, oh my gosh, hi. How you doing, Varu? Varu's a good bean. Making a space circles. Do you like my space circle that's just a big panel so far? You fixed the text box. Heck yeah. Hello from the floor. Thanks for the pat. Alco, hello. Oh my gosh. Hi. Okay. Thanks for the boxes. They're helpful. Trust. I just want this. Can I make this from the floor? Oh wait, no, don't order all of this stuff. Oh my gosh. When you copy one station over to the next, it's like, oh, I want the same thing. No, I just wanted to build the same building. Is this an I love CSS moment? For Cloud Hub? Possibly. Does Dia Valley know about CSS? What do you need? You need blue. And this shield thing. This mesh thing. The buggy CSS. Not Counter-Strike source. That it's not that. It's not Cloudsdale's plural either. What else is it not? It's not Cloud Hub silly spreadsheet either. Oh gosh, what's in the Cloud Hub silly spreadsheet? It's not CSS, but oh, it's not Counter-Strike source in this context. Do I have any of that local remote? I don't have any of that, no. I have some of that though. Bring that over on this lane. Bring you over on this lane. Alright. Transportation. You all get one of this. You get ships. Go ahead and collect from me. There you go. And we have local production for some buildings now, which is great. Well, no we don't, because I don't have that. Let's make that. What do I need? Right, we needed graphite. 11 million coal on this planet. We'll have graphite on this planet. Right, this coal's being made for proliferator stuff. I should probably pipe this coal into it as well. But I never run out. Well, I only have 13 miners. We can make it work. Wait, did it not happen last stream that I nearly didn't have any miners anymore? And I made a few manually? I definitely played off stream. Wait, no, there's one in the center that's not covered. Can't have that. I know there's a pixel. There's one that works. Yes. Perfect.
Flight mode.
I need to bring this over to you. Make this more resilient. This is an input, I believe. No, this output's here. Hold on. So you all combine here in this. Oh, I see. Why did I do that? so cramped. I mean, this is an input technically. No, upgrade. I could bring this into here.
Flight mode.
On this lane. That was CSS to actually answer the question. It's a cascading style sheet. It's a it's one of the 3 languages that is everywhere in web. You have HTML for the standard baseline stuff. You have CSS, which is the styling of the page, the colors and everything. And you have JavaScript for everything that's messed up with the web. Like the actual programming language. However, if you're curious, something fun that's happened with the web over the years, because it's wildly organic, you know. Web grew in ways that no one would have expected, and in ways that, oh hey, we need this, so we're gonna make it, even though it doesn't fit with anything. And one thing that happened to web is that a lot of stuff that used to be only possible in JavaScript and in complex scripts is built into CSS now, and that's usually a whole lot more pleasant. It probably doesn't talk to you guys that much, but trust me, it's nice. Compared to what we used to have. Anyway, that one's good. That was... There's 2 million in here? That's a really big plane. Damn. Just casually 2 million. There's 2 right here combined for another 4 million. Let's go get him. But if you're asking me very difficult questions to answer, such as why is this style sheet cascading, I have no idea. Am I gonna build tanks and super weapons? This is Super Commander. I wish the strategy layer in this game was a little bit better. I talked about this last time I played, but like fighting the enemies in this game is not super satisfying. Like, it involved, whoa, you know, deploying units and letting them go at it. There's the units. And like, there's enemies in the game, yeah. They're not that important. It's still an early access game, and I'm sure they're gonna make it better, but like, yeah, in this space like this, you have like these little squadrons. Those are destroyers. That's one destroyer surrounded by corvettes. And unfortunately, the space combat is basically approaching the enemy base and letting these units do the job slowly and surely. It's like a numbers game rather than, you don't interact with it. Like, there's no strategy layer. So because of that, I felt like it was a little unfortunate. Right, that's what I want. Alright. But yeah, there's enemies. I just cleared them out of my systems. I wonder if we can see them. Let me just land here. And...
Cruise ended.
So these two systems are where I built. Just view. There's one enemy hive, and they're gathering resources from the planets here. Like if like this is a space hive that's a whole bunch of units around it that would fight mine. And if I go down here, you can see they have relay stations to gather stuff from this planet. It's all like very passive though. It's also it's not that active. You can see them like they're sending stuff to like try to retake over my systems, but this is gonna happen in like, I know it says arrive in 1 minute 40 seconds. This is like more like 1 hour 40 minutes. It's gonna take a bit for them to get here. This one's heading to 44 Columbia, which is my home system, so I'll take care of it when it's there. It's really not an issue. Yeah, there's none over here at the moment. Squeam. Yeah, we'll send Alco to Squeam at them. He's gonna take care of it. Somebody's developing a visual novel dating simulator. That's also an RTS. Those are fascinating genres. I don't know how you mix that together, but I'm all for it. I have been talking about that I do want to play an RTS at some point again. Because I feel like it's been missing from my life. I need a little strategy or something. Although I usually prefer tactic to strategy. Like I do like XCOM. I could play XCOM again. Although if I do XCOM, I wouldn't be able to bring back the Spaghetti Commander. So I feel like this requires an immediate explanation. It seems like that game seems really good. It has metal music for the fighting scenes. That sounds cool. But yeah, back when I was playing a lot of XCOM, like I played an absurd amount of XCOM. Let me see actually. Steam. Where's Steam? Tell me. Profile. Games. All games by Playtime. The developer even hired Frank someone to compose music for it. I don't know the person, but sure, that sounds cool. I mean, I do know some like artists for music in video games are super talented and make music for a lot of stuff. So like XCOM Enemy Unknown, I have 600 hours in it. XCOM 2 I have 500 hours in it. And I've put a couple in the other XCOM, the one that's... You know the third XCOM game, the third modern XCOM game, where instead of like kill alien, it's like kill aliens, but also ooh aliens. That one. That person made music for all the Command and Conquer and Red Alert game. That's nice. Chimera Squad, yeah, that one. The one that's a little friendlier to aliens. The one when you stop going kill aliens. But yeah, I played Chimera Squad a little bit too. It was nice. Doesn't have like the staying power that the XCOM games usually have, but still, it was nice. Come on. I want all of these together. Oh, maybe. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna do 4. I'm bored. You'd like to see a remake of XCOM Terror from the Deep, underwater XCOM. That sounds interesting. I haven't played old XCOM games, so no idea. Okay, I want graphite. You are made in a smelting facility. Alright. But not only are you made in a smelting facility, but we're gonna need a hecking ton of it. So orient this way, I guess. I'm missing these items. The original wasn't as good as the first XCOM, but the concept of it, you like it? I can see that. I can imagine it. Can I make these manually? If I had motors, I could. How about you import a little bit of motors? Just a little bit. For fun, you know? That's a lot of it, but whatever. Is this a good tile set for this? No, it's not. Okay. Stackable 4. Do I even want a blueprint for this? Oh wait, the proliferator is here. I guess I can use like this space. Wait, I don't have belts anymore either. I'm doing this to make local belts, and I don't have a whole lot left. Never mind, I could have done something with this locally, but it makes no sense.
Flight mode.
Yeah, maybe I could play local XCOM.
Cruise mode.
Pre-XCOM. Someday. I don't know. There's a lot I want to play, but like I don't want to commit to a big game right now. Maybe it's time to commit to a big game though. Cause I'm done with Hollow Knight. But another idea I had was maybe I could be playing Okami on stream. Also, isn't the game wildly loud? I'm gonna reduce it still. Oh yeah, I was saying, but if I do it on stream,
Warp engine deactivated.
that was quite the bonk. That was probably the fastest bonk I've had. Oh my gosh.
Flight mode.
Back in the days that I played a significant amount of XCOM, imagine that I'm still in school, alright, I'm at the university, I come home, and like, wasn't living it rich, but I was living it rich in spaghetti and pasta because pasta is cheap. So, you know, young adult Cloudy comes home from university, prepares a gigantic stack of spaghetti, goes to the PC, boots up XCOM, gives order to soldiers while eating the spaghetti. It was the spaghetti XCOM day. It was great. It was fantastic. Imagine your commander is like, I'm being shot. What should I do, Commander? What should I be doing? There's aliens all over. This is a war zone. You're like, hold on, I'm taking a bite. I'm eating my pasta. Give me a second. I'll tell you what to do in a bit. Good old days. If it wasn't playing XCOM or games like this, it was Path of Exile, but then you can't really eat while playing Path of Exile. It goes too fast. But I was also watching a bunch of YouTubers back then. And eventually it became Twitch for years and years and years. It reminds you of when you first moved to your apartment for university. Your friend gave you a 10-kilogram bag of macaroni as housewarming present. Oh my gosh, that's so much macaroni. I hope you like pasta too. Right, that's everything, I think. Yeah, I think that's everything. Alright. Let's grab some miners, because I don't have that automatically. That's a lot of them? Sure. Those are... yeah, water pumps. I need water pumps. Trust me, we're gonna need more water pumps. He saved you a lot of food money. I mean, a little bit. Raw pasta is not that expensive, especially in like 5 to 10 years ago. That's not my system. That's my system.
Warp engine activated.
That do be something that I have like trouble adjusting to is the food cost of things such as pasta. Actually, like you go buy your raw pasta and it's like $3 a big box, and you're like a big bag, I guess. Like what the heck? That was 10 years ago when I went into an apartment. I was $1. Now it's not. Where's my stuff?
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Alright, let's bring this over. You collect. Do I do a 2-row? That might be simpler. Collect and pause it in the corner. Leave enough space for power. Do the same thing on this side. Probably I'm gonna Just place one down. Place these. Oops. So the input is on the outside. The output should be this one. We need to give you to this. Here. We need to give you to this. That bothers this input slightly. Sure. Vertical. I don't care. You know what? I've said it before. I'll say it again. This music in this game is actually pleasant. Like, if I can play a game like this for countless hours and I still haven't muted the game, like the music in the game, I think that counts for the music being pretty good. That is something that Timberborn, as much as I enjoyed that game, did not have. The music gets repetitive and I had to mute it eventually. Speaking of, Timberborn had updates. There's zip lines for your beavers now. We all know that beavers on zip lines is pretty important. You've been chilling and listening to the music on this stream? Yeah, it's pretty good. Does a great job. Positive sci-fi music, yeah. Like Stellaris, oh. Stellaris mentioned. Oh. How do I want to orient this? How can I make this work? Go this way instead, maybe? Stellaris has a good soundtrack. Nice. Have you spent a million hours in it? I do believe that's how Stellaris is supposed to go, right?
Mineral depleted.
You start a game and then you come back later and you're still in the game. Like a year later, you're still in the same game or something. Make me a literally industrial amount of graphite. Let's see how that works. This belt is not going. Why not? Because it's disconnected. Ooh, I'm glad that worked. I didn't expect that to work. That's a tight corner. Isn't that civilization? Isn't it the same in Stellaris?
Flight mode.
Isn't it the same game but different? Graphite. It really isn't. The cloud hop knowledge. If it's turn-based, that's already a good point. So these 4, 5, or 6 are not working. And you're stacking up. Why? Is this disconnected? Why are you disconnected? Get in there. Okay. Yeah, Stellaris is that weird thing. I know what you mean. So you're not producing because you're not getting enough raw materials. You're all producing fine. This is lowering now. I kind of messed it up at the start, but now it should be lowering. Or is it? I mean, it might be that the buffer is so big in all of these. So there's Factorio and Dyson Sphere and Satisfactory and the other factory games and everything. Yeah. Ah. Where are you, Fold? You don't have an output bell. Ah. Security high. Also, when you're way too deep, debugging things at 2 a.m. Ah. Hi, resub. 6 months. Thanks for the resub for 6 months. That output's that way. Okay, good for you. You go on this one. Wait, that's not usually here, is it? You're supposed to output this one. Oh, it's just you that doesn't have one? Okay, it's just you. There. Okay, so just these that just don't quite have enough. We can come here and but yeah, how's your day, Seki? How's the bat? The bat puppy. That. It's gonna increase bandwidth slightly, and that should be enough to push resources all the way here. You are over at your parents, helping them move furniture. Are they renovating? Putting new stuff in, moving old stuff out. Redecorating. Okay. Oh, is your parents the kind of people that are like, oh, we need to rotate the entire living room, and like this shelf is gonna be different, it's gonna be placed the other way. Like every 6 months to a year, we need to turn the living room around. Is that what they're doing? Honestly, it's a good thing. Maybe it keeps like life fresh in your house or something. I don't have enough stuff to do that. I don't have enough corners. My apartment logistic is a little complex. It's too small. They went crazy after you moved out, redoing a bunch of rooms and stuff. Ah, interesting. I think this is stable. Bruising the graphite. It's good.
Flight mode.
Did they did they reclaim your old room then? So that's something that happened. Right, I needed graphite for this. Alright, let's go make blue. You're made in an assembler.
Flight mode.
Put blue over here. Foundations, place. The recipe for blue. It's gonna be green circles and graphite. Green circles and graphite. My name for objects in this game are perfect. They're ideal even. Blue, make a bunch. Have your ships manned. Perfect.
Flight mode.
Is that the tower for graphite? Yes, it is. Alright, you're already trading with that. That's good. You already got almost everything. I think that's the first shipment of green, so this should start going. How's it looking? It's a slow-ish recipe, so input should be fine. I think everything is fine in this one. This is the new assembler thing. I don't know if did I do this one on stream or did I struggle with this forever off stream? Like I think I did that one off stream. I like struggled forever to get these precoders for the inputs lined up here and still have room and still have room to like send them downwards and outwards like here after pre-coding the inputs. But it's possible here, and the tower still has room for inputs, which is helpful. Hi Nat, how you doing?
Flight mode.
You know, last weekend someone with a username starting with an N came into the stream, and the first thing they did was throw a cube at me. So I glanced over and I said, "Hi Nat." I'm like, "You're not Nat, you're not Nat Laria." I felt a little bit bad for that one. I was like, "No, Claudia. Don't misname people." You just finish your show and make some sort of drunken noodles for breakfast. Ah, that's right on my ah. An imposter. Nah, they didn't have a similar name at all. Ah. It's just me that reads a little bit too quickly on the site. Boop. Anyway, wait, yeah, we have that. That should be good. Right now it's fully used, but it's okay. We're not gonna need that much. That's not the way I want to go, is it? That way? No. Or is it? The imposter. With the difference between the imposter and Netflyer is that Net is cute. Oh, you've been called cute? What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna change your name to Netlarian. That would confuse me. I would be so confused. FBSR, hello. How you doing? I like it's the cute fights in chat. Damn, who's gonna come out on top? Yes. I like how this is producing it one by one, and the little drones are like, all right, I'm bringing you the next one. You're in that. There's just two of you. You have to deal with that. Oh, you're outmatched. You're in a dangerous spot. Start a new discussion. That is cute. You're a veteran. That's true. That is pretty true. You're a veteran of being called cute. Congratulations. Must mean you are. Oh my gosh. You guys are funny. And me? I don't know. Ah. I'm cute too. Wow. You need motors. You're full of stuff. You aren't. He left the little the soundbite. Very carefully chosen. It's the phrase allegedly said by Julius Caesar. Yeah, I know what you mean. I didn't betray you though. You're a believer that explaining the joke makes it funny. Ah, I see. Okay, what do you need? You need that one, but that one's down here. Complain. Yeah. Why are these not the same? Why are you requiring something different? A humble question. What is the humble question? Although I don't think you're asking me, so. I should add this scrunch ready. That'll make me scrunch my muzzle. I wonder if there is a blend shape for that. Like I stated, a universal truth. Wow. How do you pronounce Caesar? Cesar. I don't think that's how you pronounce it. How you pronounce it if you learned it in French. Alright, we have that set up. There's probably a lot that we can set up now. No. Don't do that. Yes. Oops. Don't dump my inventory in there. In your native language, it's Cesar? Or is it more of a Cesar? Cheddar? More of a cheddar. It's cheese now. Pretty close. Yay! I did it. I don't know which one was more right. The pingy C. Huh. It's the NCR then, huh? Is that a reference to Fallout New Vegas? Like, do the different factions say that name differently? It's really funny. What years? Oh my gosh. Silly. Alright, that's all great. Now, that's the belts. There's no further production for the belt yet, but there will be. There is, though, another layer to this, which is the pile sorter, which I do use. Oh my gosh, Colada, hi. You're stealable, Pega. Steal me. Not while I stream, though. Preferably. T-pose. T-pose at you. Colada is a very good bean. How did I set this up? Here? Oh, well, T-pose, but not T-pose. I'm just on the ground now. You let me stream first. Thank you. Appreciate it. Processors. Now that is most definitely something. I don't have any of that, do I? New steel redeem. The large crane drops from the sky and takes Claudio away. There's redeems from that. I've seen that in other people's chat. I haven't set up ragdolling, I think. I'm not sure if ragdolling me works. Like, tech-wise, I mean. For the model currently. It's definitely possible. I'm just not sure it works right now. It's also conflicting with flop. Possibly. It's just a pose though. Or maybe like if you try to steal me while I'm on the ground, it doesn't work. Eh. I can dodge it. Sip. Apparently sipping is putting my hoof in my eye again. That's grand. You gotta run and you might be back later. Alright. Thanks for being around. Thanks for coming and saying hi. Bye bye. Shadows will try to compete into stealing, saving me. You know, something Pat. Something I've seen for stealing that might be a little bit more interesting is if you throw a Pokeball at me. More hydrate. More hydrate. Tippy, Strench. I'll Strench. Big Strench. Make it a Palsphere so Nintendo can't get mad at you. Isn't that part of their lawsuit with that company? What was it? Oh, it's on my hoof. I see it. It's back there. Thank you. We can see it while we spin. I don't remember what it was, but I think part of the lawsuit was throwing an item with a chance of capturing a monster in it. Like something that specific. I don't remember. And there was also something really ridiculous, like a monster that comes from like your self-container, like, you know, the Pokemon that you throw out and then you can mount to glide around. That was part of the lawsuit, and I'm like, it's so specific. For an entirely fully unmodified monster freak default Pokeball at you. Might also count as a temporary imprisonment. This process does hurt, thanks. It might miss or hit somewhere we can't see. That makes it sound like it's gonna hit. Yeah. That could be an idea. Throw a Pokeball at the Pegasus. Catch me. That's my cube description. Oh. I see. That's my cube description. What did I not catch on? Okay. Anyway. Do we have electromagnetic turbine as supply from somewhere? We have circuit board as supply. We have that. Wait, what do I need for a processor? Oh, it's microchip components. Do I have microchip components yet? But one landed on the head. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's been some funny throws. There's been a couple fun ones. I don't see it. Wait, I can search. Micro. No. Item filter? None. Okay, what do I need for it? Silicon, the silicones, and the copper. I need more redeems. You got points. No, you can also
Light
hoard
mode.
the points. You can be rich. There is silicones on this planet, but there's not that much copper. Is there silicones on that planet? There is, and there's not that much copper either. And there's a lot of copper on that one, but not a whole lot of silicones. Ah, we're gonna need to send it around. Okay. So microcrystalline components and circuit boards. Okay, so I'm thinking that circuit boards can be made in like an absurd amount on planet 1 because it's iron and copper. This one could just supply the silicones. Counterpoint, there's no reason to hoard point if there's nothing good to spend them on once you're rich. Because you're not just hoard wealth type. That's a good point. I am the type to just hoard points for hoarding points, but maybe I need to give you stuff to spend on for the people that do like it. You're a Gerberan, not you hoard friends, not wealth. Jar redeem, no jar redeem. not for me.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
It's not for me. There's 2 silicones over there. Those together. Need another way. Yeah, that's why the Pokeball should be here. That's a good idea. But I'll have to see what's possible in water though. I'm 100% wholesome. Sure. Yeah. Has to speak in Uwu voice. Now, if there's something I'm not good at, it's making voices. I'm not gonna bother. I just want this
Flight
silicones.
mode.
That's a very cursed vein, honestly. Can I grab all of this? Cloudy. How do you even say Netwayan? How you doing today, Netwayan? Ah. Didn't expect the Owu. Did you miss me doing Owus? Apparently. Sounds adorable. Oh no. You second the proposal. That's unlikely to happen. Motion pass. Oh no. But I can't even do it.
Flight mode.
Also, I didn't know it was chat that decided these things. I can know if I put my heart into it. I just had to believe in the heart of the Ugu. Claudia speaks French. I've heard that in other streams, like you speak your native language for a short bit, but it's I feel like it's not that great for viewers because you're Like, it's gonna be funny for a bit, but you know, for the remaining 2 minutes and 50 seconds, you just don't understand what I'm saying. So I'm not too sure about that one. Oops. It's entertaining? Is it? Or you know what's funny? Like, despite French being my first language and everything, there's some things that I'm bad at saying in French because I've been talking in English so much. Like, I can talk naturally to like family for like chit chat and stuff like that. I can talk for work, but like there's a bunch of things we say like on stream and online that I don't know how to express all of that in French. Let me get Cloud Hub Pucks incomprehensible mattress for 2 minutes ready. Now that sounds like a great idea. Tu parles un peu français. You like hearing Fletch? I can see it could be good or bad. Stuck in French for 2 minutes. Maybe just like a sentence or something. You watch an entire Dota commented in Ukrainian for giggles. That was awesome. Can't you understand part of it though? Or most of it even? Yeah, right, you get me. You're saying some things in your primary language. You're like, I know how to express that in English. Like, if I tried to be nice to like my boyfriend in French, I would have no idea. Be like, I've never said any of that in French. I don't know how that works. That is a move. Yeah. I have a good BRB colada. What was I making? I'm making silicones. You can't O in French. No, I have no idea how. You're not, maybe you're not legally allowed to. I don't know. I've only ever flirted in English. I don't know. You're right. It's Luwu. How are you better at this than I am? Jan, you speak French now. Congrats. You can just come in here and say hello. You can't just come in here and say that. Faisons des câlins. I mean, that sounds pretty cute, yeah. What is not working over there? Okay. We'll figure it out. I guess there's just isn't spot for this here, so I need this. There's room for this one, but not for this one. Okay, cool. Excuse me. Sure. You speak proficient Finglish. Ah, the Finglish. Just like the Fringlish. I do speak very good Franglish. Can't believe Yon came around to saying hello. It's gonna be stuck with me now. I'm gonna be blamed for this. What an invention. I mean, we might not be the first to come up with it, but still, it's funny to me. Right, that goes there. That goes here. Yes, that's not correct. That's the other way around. Like this. And there's the mixtures of language, yeah. Frenglish for French English, English for Finnish English. It's when you're bilingual and you speak both kind of at the same time. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I understood immediately what Yon meant, but I can imagine that not everyone understands what that's supposed to mean and everything. But yeah, where I live, it's very, very bilingual, so Franglish is something that we hear as a term fairly often. Sure, that's weird, but hey, it works. What would happen if we kept the French as the de facto official second language? I mean, I don't think that really works, does it? Yeah, European languages are a lot more spoken than anything else, and I can imagine that Chinese might be something that might possibly be more common in the future. Like, not soon future, but eventual. Maybe like one of the languages in India, possibly, because they have so many people. Hi Nambo, how you doing? We speak Hindi currently as an official language. I didn't even know that was the name for it, or I forgot. Yeah, how you doing, Nambo? It's nice to see you. I like the combination of hearts. Cute. Now this looks like it's emptying up. Yeah. We can give it the stacking treatment. Just a little bit of stacks should make it a lot better. You wish you kept up with the French, and there's a few other languages you wish to learn. French, Spanish, Chinese, Russian, Dutch. Languages you will learn, likely none. I'm bad with languages. Languages is difficult, that is true. Oh, now it's filled up. Alright, so full production for this little setup. It's a bunch of silicones. Doing already. Good. It's good to hear. Hey Nambo, your art is good. You're a good artist. I like seeing them. Would French bega be reg? That sounds cursed. I think we can just stay Pegasi. Earlier we were talking about music, yeah. We were playing Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. It's interesting to hear the mix of positive sci-fi from your stream and the dark horror sci-fi music. Oh, I can imagine that in some Warhammer 40k. It's not that upbeat. It's not that happy. Le Frigga. No. No, no, no. None of that.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
You have some local silicon too. It's not gonna last forever. But they're here for a bit. You appreciate gay. No, this is faster. One of you is supplying this. I want to know where. Target. Lada is in your walls and suddenly disappears. We'll never find them again. We're hiding in the walls now. The silicones are over there. Yeah. This thingy is here. Those are the two I need. Those are not the two I need, is it? No, I need microchips. Right, microchips. So first, transform this into microchips. Ah. What you up to, Nat? One but path to the sun. Around the sun is a sphere. Uh-huh. The silicones, yes, and the silly cubes and the silly glade blue. Microchip is made in an assembler. Perfect. Oh, whoops, that is not lined up with a corner. Blep. I love the Bleppy boat. I love how it came out. It's cute. I am going to sneak it this local silicones over here. Oh, you love it when the silicones fall out of the tree locally.
Flight mode.
So yes, as first you have the silicones. You have demand, but it's mostly gonna come from the belt as soon as it fills up. Second, is copper. You're just receiving that from local because there's so many. You tried to make a clip of me saying I love Bleb, but which said making clip is not accessible. What? That sounds broken. Making clips should most definitely be available. How is that going? Yeah, okay, it's perfectly fine with the distant thing. Which thinks I'm offline. Working now, okay. I was like moderately worried. I was like, I'm not offline. I'm not offline. It didn't break on me. Rip, yeah, just pony's gone. No. Right, you're full right now, but I just enabled the tower to accept it, so it should empty up. Yes. Okay. That's micro crystalline components.
Flight mode.
And honestly, right over, I could be making a... I could be making the other thing we need. Words. Oh. Need belts. We're producing some locally now on the system. I can go and grab them.
Cruise mode.
If I find the planet. There. You missed the timing, Rip. My VODs are immediately enabled on Twitch, so you can open the VOD while I stream actually, and you would be able to go and grab a clip from that. It's kind of a lot of work. I don't, you know, I'm just saying that it is possible to do so. These. Wait, no, these. That's what I need. Should I make more than 2 stacks? I feel like that's a more reasonable buffer.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Well, that is something that I'm not like super good at, is managing my clips and my archive channel on YouTube. Like I try. I take care of it occasionally.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
I probably need to do that soon. Like, I am wondering if I should get into a little bit more of video editing stuff. If I should try to make like non-on-the-spot content, like non-live content. Like just for shorts and stuff. That's kind of what I'm wondering. Because like on stream, I try a lot of different little games, you know, like, well, this one, and you know, like A Wandering Village and Timberborn and stuff like that, like little games that are maybe a little bit less known and have a little bit less content made for them. I could make like a little, hey, I played this, here's my impression of it. Either part from the content I do on Twitch, like grabbed as VOD, or not, or like, and supplemented by a little bit of custom made content just to kind of vocalize my thought in a more organized way in general. Could even be like a review, possibly. Because I don't think I would want to do a let's play. That's a lot of work. Like I play on Twitch. That's the thing I want to do. But still, giving my thoughts on the game and such in a more organized way could be nice. Could be an idea. The thing is though, time and time and all that. Grab that, sneak that out of there, bring you over to this tower. One of your input is this. I mean, you could remote demand, sure. You're not gonna use it. We're making processors, and the other thing is a circuit board. Right. The little army is going. Go get the stuff. They're right there. And yeah, you're a somewhat slow recipe as well, so the distance to the belt shouldn't matter. Like, I know you guys haven't seen, but sometimes I've used this blueprint. I place it down and like the assemblers go so fast that the distance to this belt like does change the bandwidth of these sorters, and it can be too far for sometimes. Just for some recipes that go too fast. If they like to neum too much. And you know, that being said, these blueprints don't need a third input. I should probably save all of that. Why does the entire screen light up when I try to grab one of these? Just questions we'll never have an answer to.
Flight mode.
This one should be used either, so that can go. And exact same for you. You don't need all of this. I think I needed one of these. I think. I'm pretty sure one of these that I removed was actually important. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be the output. There. Yeah.
Flight mode.
So the only thing missing is this tower is not set up as an output for it. There you go. You can start hoarding it now. I'll watch it for a bit, see if everything's fine. slowly making it. The other thing I'm wondering is the microcrystalline components that are going over, are they being made fast enough? Let's see, like we're at 2600, it's still going up. Is it? You just sent a shipment over. We might be equal in production. Yeah, we might be equal in production from these two towers. Like, these are being produced at the same rhythm as, like, the same bandwidth as this one. Which means that we do not have a surplus of microcrystalline components. You send over to stuff generally, and that could be bad. So, Neum over to here, go around, go to here. And now there's more, just like that. Oh, do we have enough of whatever this is? Silicons? We definitely have enough silicons. There might just not be enough on the belt. Oops. We're missing something here. What's wrong with you? You're missing an input. Don't do that. Yeah, we definitely have enough silicon. It's just not sent over fast enough. Now, something we can do with this blueprint. So instead of sending this upward, we can send this below. Cat says Mao, very important. Good input. Whoa. Send this down here. The copper can still be... copper's at height 2. We can come over here and go down. Sure. Vertical line. And this other one, this other output from this can be routed around, I guess. To here. Let's say we cut halfway. Pin you round. Bring this in. I didn't change anything, did I? I literally did not change anything, did I? Because that's still just one belt. It doesn't matter. It's now it's the end that's not going to be receiving it. I changed nothing. Cool. What if I send silicones here replace this. If it lets me. There we go. I just need this still up there, and I need both of these going down in this one. Yeah, and I convince you that this works. The most spaghetti of belts. There's room. There's totally room. And now there's 2 lines of silicons being full, and both of these can be full, and all of this can be provided. We just need a lot of it, possibly. So just buffer a tiny bit more. And now we have more production of this than of this, and that should work for me. Okay, that's fixed. So, processors done. You know, something I need to check is, did I give all of these their ships? Because I was pretty sure that I forgot for some of them. Like every time I put one of these down, I have to remember to give them their ships. You have this. There's another one. That one. I'm out of interstellar logistics vessels. Uh-oh. I need to go back. And there's one that I forgot on planet 2. Okay. I mean, it still works. The funny thing is, if a tower supplies stuff but has no ships, it's still gonna work. It's just the ships of the other station is gonna have to go do the entire round trip instead of like swapping an empty ship with like a full one. So just one of them is gonna be very inefficiently going the entire way around. But yeah, I need to fix that. I'll take a short break though. I'll go to like the washroom. Just be gone a couple minutes. Be back in a bit.
Mineral depleted.
Hello? Hello? I feel like how I haven't picked that I'm behind the game there. In this scene. Hello. Hello. Lelo? How does that work? Video game. Okay. I did stuff. I'm out of tips. That's what's happening. Let's go grab some. If I'm out of ships, that means I have more of these available than I have of... Oh no, there's some here. Oops. there were some just in the logistics corner. Okay. You can have your ships. Who else didn't have it? How do I know where you are? You're on a different planet. Well, I want to go to the second planet anyway.
Cruise mode.
Only looking for second planet. Okay, found it. Lost the entire planet. Hard to find. Please send DM if you found it.
Cruise ended.
That's something I was wondering at some point. I was looking into like the technologies needed to find something in deep space for like sci-fi reasons. Like if you're in deep space and there's no light source and you're trying to find a random planet that's lost or something, you're yeeted out, you have somewhat their trajectory like in decades and decades ago, so it's not exactly going to be precise, and you want to know where it is and you want to go find it. What tech would you use? Like I did a little bit of a dive in there, and yes, it wouldn't be easy. Where's my stuff? There. Where's my stuff? Processor. You get the newly made processors. Perfect. Whoops, don't connect to that. It's not what you're supposed to do. Honestly, just maybe bring it over up here. Alright, so we should start. You have these. That's good. Alright, what's the next building we should make? I mean, I want to make all of them, but we're not making blue yet. Although wireless power tower, they're not that useful. We should make stuff like splitters, depot. Yeah, assemblers. What do you need? You might have the stuff needed for this. Hold on, do you have gears? Oh, you do, hold on. So, gears? That's all three of these things to make the assembly machine one. You need more even, okay. And then this one is this and the mesh, which is here. So I can actually make those. The assembler, the assemblers. But don't start making that. I'm just copying you over. Ah, silly machines. Like, oh, I'm gonna start yoinking everything. That's what you want, right? I'm doing it, right? Okay, and then... Actually, do connect backwards too. I do want that. You're for these. I see how it is. They make it difficult. Deliver that here. And we need those over to this, and that's a little annoying. How can I bring this over nicely? It's kind of complicated. I can do that, but I fear that's blocking my ability to place down one of these, which I would still appreciate. I feel like I should make everything fit on like this line over here somehow. Like this one comes from this way, the electromagnetic turbines, and feeds into this. The problem is I need this side fed down here, and I believe that's impossible on one lane. That kind of goes through each other, unless I do something like hold on, you're gonna temporarily go away. You could come here and go down. You're still here. You could go above, and you would just need to be like... You're two and down here. And then you would just need to be a layer 3 above. And then what? Where was that supposed to go? Down here, right? Yeah. Okay, you can just do that. This is gonna eventually be a wild mess. This is gonna be an interesting item haul. But hey, it fits. And there's room to continue it because I know there's a tier 3 to that building. I'm gonna go and take care of something understandable. See you later. I hope your thing goes well. You go maximum sneaky and steal my berries. Not my berries. You can have them. Yeah, there's the assembly Mark III that does exist. Yeah, see you later. I probably want that eventually, but it's not for anytime soon, I don't think. Honestly, I feel like this whole thing would have made more sense if the assembler was over here instead. It would be significantly less cramped. And we can leave some space sometimes. Make it easier. You're the assembler 2. You need to get the assembler 1s. Yeah, about that, I can bring you over here, kind of. It's not gonna be very efficient, but it's gonna work. So you need that, and you need that. So I can sneak you around. And to me that makes a tiny bit more sense. It's funny to see assemblers on a belt. But hey, why not? Right, you know something I'm not doing? I'm not proliferating the buildings that I'm using to make the next batch. Oh, is that something that I should be doing? I should put everything on a belt and proliferate forward? It's gonna make everything so difficult. I feel like I should be doing it, but like that way every tier 1 Mark 1 becomes that many more belt Mark 2. Wait, why are you on production speed up? While this item is used as raw material and sprayed, you can only gain production speed. Oh. I can't swap it. So it's only good for raw materials? Like buildings further down the chain cannot be like swapped to the other thing. You can't make more of them. Ah, okay. I don't like that. I much prefer the other thing. I would rather have the other thing, the extra products. Like I want more efficient stuff, not more faster stuff. Like now I feel like that's a waste to have the proliferation on these. I guess they're proliferated anyway. That makes it go faster even though it's dependent on the speed from the previous one, so it doesn't even matter. That's unfortunate stuff to think about for this whole setup. There's so much stuff, like random stuff in this building. Doing a lot of work for us. It's good. Alright, so while that's nice, the other important production line is arc smelters, which we already have most of these here. We don't have magnetic coils imported, nor do we have stone, I don't think. So I'm gonna need more stuff. No, don't get all of this. Abort. Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff that started moving for that one. Okay, you get some of that. You get some of that. So, that one's gonna be a little bit more complicated. If I line up with this other side, you need the iron, the circuit boards, you need the 2 resources from here. Telling you, building with these towers in the way it's kind of a little bit annoying. They're most definitely in the way. I wouldn't mind if they were a little bit less, just a little bit less in the way visually. Like if the game could, you know, pull the visuals from that while I'm working down here, that would be kind of nice. I don't know if there's an option somewhere for that. Game, I don't want the giant tower. Oh, hi ship. It's real nice. You have nice squares. You're doing great. Well, yeah, some of those are not set up properly, are they? That's a real downside of these logistics distributors is like, oh, if you copy them over again, they copy the setting. That doesn't make sense. Usually that does not make sense. You should just supply whatever is in your container. You know, dynamically change. Don't make me press the buttons. Right, next building. Depot. I want a depot here because I know it takes these two resources, which are conveniently together. That's a bunch more buildings. What else? Splitters? Splitters are these three. That's very convenient. Gas filter. Did I give the little ships to all of you? Or did I forget? You all have it. You have it. I forgot for that one. Okay. Okay, we have this. What's next? I mean, pilers are a thing. I think I'll make power eventually somewhere. Although I'm seeing this, I'm like, all of these lanes together also make this, I think. But yeah, I have this line completed. I have this up to here. I haven't made any of these in here. I probably should. What's blue again? Blue is triangle and magnetic coils. Or am I making the triangles in this system? We're making an absurd amount on planet 3. And magnetic coil on planet 1. Which makes a lot of sense. I should probably keep on working on planet 1.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Let's go make blue. Another flavor of blue. Like how this game becomes, hey, let's do it again on a new system, but better. But we're gonna make it scale. You did it, Cloud Hub. You did it. Are you free? Are you done? Is it freedom? You shipped it, or you made the text box work? You have text. You have to write up the proposal, but the prototype works. Well, that's the, you know, the big step. Now you have to write the words. I was here to make something. Where is the tower that provides this? There. I like how there's already 2 outputs to this. Might need a third. Does that fit? No. Eh. We'll find a way. I want this. Plasma exciter. Wait, what are you made in? Assembler, of course. Tower for assemblers. It's a little bit awkward, but I'll... Do I swap it around so that it's easier for me with a little bit of wasted space on the right? Because... these towers need to send stuff to each other. Let me build on the grid. Oh, I saw that. Power requirement is going absolutely crazy, as you do on this planet and in this game. Oh, there you go. I was wondering where it wasn't stacking up. That was weird. You are... yeah, you are demand up to this. And you are... mend for that triangles. So I am wondering, what goes into making a proposal for the stuff you do? I'm imagining it's different than a high school essay. What kind of homework do you have to do? You know, homework, not homework. Well, blue is being made. That's great. I wonder how the proliferator is doing. Also... yeah, there's most of them are on remote demand, but there's a... I think I set up a tower for a local distribution, yeah. The heckin' power. How's proliferator doing? What's my source of it? It's on planet 2, isn't it? Oh yeah, there's the source of it. Gotta be careful if this goes down. Everything kinda I should set some alert for this. If the proliferator stock goes down, it's kind of an issue. Because everything else is gonna lose efficiency.
Flight mode.
Yawn. I got attacked by the yawns. Oh no. What are we missing? Is this a very efficient recipe? Yawn dollar streaks again, yes. Yes you do. Oh, is this so efficient that we don't have enough magnetic cores? We can give it the same treatment as before when we just... Wait, I can just put you on 2 belts. You're sad because your feather URL library doesn't work for on WSGL because it is apparently looking for a Wayland compositor. Doesn't matter for the prototype, but you're still annoyed. I mean, it sounds like it's just a bug, so you can probably figure it out, right? Probably. Whatever a Wayland compositor here is.
Flight mode.
A graphical Nix OS setup. I have no idea. Not a clue. How's this stuck for that dome? It's still doing. This is the only production for the fancy circles, so... Ah. 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 You're gonna need more circles. At the rate that's going. You know, I think this is going down, but also this is eventually gonna buffer up to 8,000 and stop production. I'm just concerned because of how much this is taking. It's 4 per 1 every 2 seconds. Like, I think this is going down. Oh, they're not even all producing. Why, I used your output of copper for this. What? Hello? Oh no, it's an input of copper from that tower. I just used this lane for it. That's a choice. It's definitely a choice that's been made. So these two are distributed from one belt, and that seems to not be enough.
Flight mode.
I need that spot. There's technically space over here to get an input from, so I could do that. Not that one. That was not the one I wanted to remove. Perfect. Your input is there. Wait, you should be the circles. You're already going on the third. Grab me this. Go in the second one. And just reform the connection I had removed for this. Yeah. So there's two belts of this. The problem is I had probably put what was it? The copper onto belt? Was it? Oh, looks fine. Yeah, looks fine to me, even if it's distant. Yeah, everything's doing just fine with this setup. Alright. There's a little bit more space to expand this easily. Not that much. Collide? Collide with what? You're not colliding. Get out of here. If there was one more lane available, I could do just a tiny bit more. Not on this side though. Collide. Oh. Really? You're happy being close together like that? Did I redo this lane just for that? I don't know. I mean, there's a little bit more. It's fine. Is this gonna be okay, or is this hacking out? Looks like it's fine because all of these are pile sorters. Or is it? Oh, I feel like it's stacking up on this side. Make more piles. Stack them more. It was definitely going down before. I don't know if the small amount I added is enough. I could like move all of this around and do like one more lane of everything. It could be an option, like... No, it's these three that I would need. I mean, there's room to split them and bring them over. And then I could do stuff over here. There's this little square conveniently shaped just for it. We're gonna need more resources though. grab an absurd amount so we can increase production. No, why do you do this to me? Sometimes they're okay with being stacked. It might still work. Just place you down here, then place you up here. That can still work. Just stagger them. Honestly, I could also just do another planetary instead of an interstellar, like here, and just get more raw resources. That could be extremely easy to set up too. And I know that this already like works, so just change your mind and do it again. The video game where you change your mind. Place a normal planetary. It's been a while. Like 3 lanes. We need copper. Command. I mean the towers are right here, so it's a little silly not to send it over with just like this. Can you kindly just use this one? You could use this one. This game, there's this one available right there. You can just ship it over right in this one. I swear it does work. Just trust me. Okay, there you go. Demand large amount. You have a doggo. Oh my gosh. Is the doggo nice? Can you pet the doggo? Yeah, well, what Alto has? Is this the doggo? He's very nice. Yay! Doggo. I like dogs. I like cats and dogs. I would like to have dogs in my life, but I live in small apartment. That doesn't work. Also time. Time is difficult. There's definitely room for a few more. The chocolate lab mix. Laying down next to the floor vent. Your doggo found where the fresh air is. Honestly, I'd go lay down next to a cold air vent. Although it's better today. What's the temperature today? Give me like a live Piga weather report. 11 Celsius. That's 52 in Fahrenheit. With rain. Wow. They made it rain today, huh? Well, everything buffered now, so it's all fine, but we're gonna be able to have a lot more of this, which is good. That's like an insane amount of protection for just these magnetic coils, but we're gonna have all of them. Okay, so that's that. That's there. That was the goal. We have this.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
The peas, by the way. Hydrate.
Cruise ended.
Bonk.
Flight mode.
Okay, what did I even need that for? Wireless transmission tower? Logistics distributor? That's all important to make. I mean, not the wireless transmission tower, but the other one was. Where's my setup? Where's the stuff I was working on? There.
Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
Okay, let's say I want to make a lane where we're working on the Tesla towers and the wireless tower. Yep, we need these two resources again. Just like one of this. Start with this and get you in there. You're gonna get some of the new thing. Yep, some of it's coming in. In what lane was I? I want to make this kind of organized. This one. Alright, and you're the second one in the row. Now, I know we have that, but I don't really care for this building. I mean, I can give it a distributor, but I'm not sure we're ever really gonna use it. These towers are not very useful. They might even be a requirement for... Yeah, they're a requirement for the signal towers. We're gonna use that, but other than that, not really. Should I set them up as providers too? If I ever need them as providers, that could be the smart thing to do. For all of them, I feel like some of these things should be figured out automatically, like, but Alright, so in the buildings tab, I have these set up, I have this set up, all of this, these, well, this one, I can't make the plane smelters. We have these two, so it's pretty good. I could make a section with power. I don't have one of these. I don't have the photon combiners. It's not hard to make, but one more thing. I'm not sure where it's... No, we do have crystal silicon. I could make all 4 of these. Not that I care too much about you, wind turbine, but we could have them. What do you need? All of this. Bunch of stuff. Now the start of this is all nice and stuff, but now that I need to bring like these resources upward and we still need them significantly, it's moderately awkward, I guess. There is room to bring them around. I could set up something for that, like a splitter here. His splitter is set up to keep on sending stuff over. I'm not too sure. That, or I just make more towers and do mix and match the resources they need, but that feels wasteful in a way. Like there's already the giant amount of resources in here. Maybe this tower was not wisely placed. New. Some of these buildings don't deserve to have that many. Hi Ramsey, how you doing? The stream is going good. I'm chilling and making this stuff in the space program. And how are you doing? How's your day? I'm like, I'm in a new system, right? I mean, I've been for a while, but just trying to set up the building production. That's what I'm at right now. The idea is that this entire thing here would be copy pasted to anywhere I need to remake a bunch of buildings. And I'm trying to figure it out. Like it's getting in shape, so eventually. You're doing good. You're doing your homework. I hope your homework goes. I hope that goes good. That goes well. What do you say to that? I hope your homework goes well. That may be better. I'm figuring it out. It's been a while since I've had to do homework. I don't miss it. One of the most liberating thing about like getting to a job instead of having school is like you don't have stuff to do in the evening about work. You're like free. Like that's one thing I wasn't able to cope with well during school, is that you always have something. Even if you're done, hydrate, sip. Even if like you're done with your current tasks and everything, there's something coming up next week. There's something coming up next 2 weeks. There's an exam eventually. About the other downsides of being an adult, it's true, but if you mess up at work, you may get fired. If you mess up at school, you may not get your degree.
Flight mode.
But yeah, that's just like after I started having work instead of school, it was like just go home and like I'm good. There's no expectations anymore. Go back to work the next day, just do your hours, do your work, go home, you're good. Get a bad grade for a semester, it's not that big of a deal. In what line of work do you fear being fired so much? Sounds like a complicated work environment. If I underperform for a task, I feel like it's okay. Job security is a thing, it's true. It's true that for some people it's more of a thing. You never had people turn against you to have you fired? No.
Flight mode.
I would hope that stays that way. This sounds horrible. I'm still here trying to think about how I want to set this up. You have personally seen people do that? Like in person? Because that is wildly illegal. Do not destroy other people's property because you don't like their work. It's dangerous. Real bad line of thinking. Let's say I want this over here. I have one of the resources needed in here, and I have all 3 resources needed in here. You know what? We're not doing that. You're gonna come with me. Like this one. Doing this. It's heckin' insane when people have a chance of losing their job or a promotion. I've never really seen behavior like this, but I can sort of imagine that some people would be that intense. I would not accept such a behavior from a coworker. I would actively attempt to get that sort of thing reported. Promotion, an old meme. I'm not sure I know which one that would be. You've seen but not experienced. I mean, I would hope so, yeah. People be crazy, what I'm thinking, from what you're explaining to me. People be crazy. Next building. We're doing the pilers. Wait, do I have blue? Did I do that? I think I did that. In this tower? Yeah, we have blue in this tower. Automatic piler would be thematic to be next to the pile sorters. The YTP where Robotnik from an old Sonic series gives himself a promotion. Understandable. So blue is here. Processors are down here. I need gears and steel. Gears are up here. Steel. We're not importing steel yet. Well, if I want to use this line, it's kind of busy around here, isn't it? So you're for automatic piler. What if I give myself a promotion? Promoted to getting pats on the head. I feel like that's a good thing. Ah! Easy Lulu, thanks for the 5 biddies. That's rare. That's rare that you see that on over here. Thanks for the bits. Bleh, how are you doing? Welcome. Oh, that's interesting. Welcome to Dyson Sphere Program, where we Dyson, we sphere, and we program. There, that's better. Next one is gears. Oh hey, right. I didn't even say that. I completely forgot, but before stream I noticed that we have 200 followers and that Easy Lulu is the lucky one. It's the lucky 200th follower. Easy gracefully won the head pats for it. It was great. Scream. Alco scream. That's not the resource I want on here. I want gears. Yeah, I can bring this down over here. But yeah, now I can say that 200 people accidentally followed the channel and then stayed around. That's great. There we go. And pilers.
Flight mode.
We'll go through the list eventually. So I have all of this made. I have mining machines. I have assemblers. We're not doing the defense stuff. I can leave that for another setup. What else? Am I doing the power now? These 4? Yeah, I'll do a thing here. Thingy thing. Bring iron over. Bring... Is there a room? I don't think there is. Bring copper over. On this lane. Let's make these resources just a little bit more accessible to the center of this area. Yeah, that's decent here. Okay. Let's try to make that power. Okay. Yeah, that's the correct lane. So the goal is to have these 4. And honestly, these 5. Is there more? Mini fusion power plant. These 6? Sure. If I can somehow make all of this, that would be very good. I mean, I could keep going with these 2. Let's start with these 6. Alright, so some of you need iron. This one and the first 2 need iron. So let's bring it over. It's gonna be so cramped in here. Numbs iron supplement. A very good idea. Don't numb too much though. That sounds like no longer a good idea. Copper is needed for 3rd and 5th building. Third and 5th. I'm not sure there's gonna be room for all of this. And then gears and corals. Trace out, hi, hello. Welcome on in. Raid, Husband, hello. How are you guys doing? How was the stream? Shout out Trace up. We're playing, oh, you were playing Binding of Isaac. How did that go? I know this game can be quite intense, quite funny. But yeah, welcome to a Dyson Sphere program where it's just a gigantic panel at the moment around our star. Just doing a chill little moment. Because yesterday I was playing Slay the Princess, and let me tell you, that was not chill. That was not chill. I threw harder than I think you ever have before at the end. Oops, it says in shambles. No. Oh, this that happens. That happens. Other than that, pretty good. Nice, nice. I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, welcome. Welcome to chill. It's probably more chill than the Binding of Isaac 2. Also not too hard to beat. Most of the time. Alright, need magnetic corals just for these two. Well, I could explain to you what I'm doing in the video game. That would be an idea. So in this video game, not that view. See, I was here on Columbae. That's my first star system, and that's starting to get a little bit low on resources and everything. And for the most part, it's doing great, you know. It's still building its Dyson Sphere slowly. It's chilling. It's vibing over there. But there's the need to be better, to expand more. And so we go to this system instead. You know, just next to it, which is called a Kappa Ligma. So we're expanding to the Ligma territory, and there is a whole lot of resources here. So I'm trying to make like a better setup, build a bunch of buildings that I'm gonna like copy paste all across the universe, so I can have all the buildings, all the production, all over. That's my goal. Make this little area here that has everything I need. Copy it over. Bring it with me, you know. Whole lot of design. This is an automation game if you if you didn't get the gist from me showing all of this. Ah. And yeah, hi, I'm Cloudy. Pony. Pony is my best descriptor. Right, what else does this need? This needs gears. We have gears, kind of. Pony, but what? About what? I'm curious. But what about what? Who needs gears? The first two? Just the first two. What about the color? I'm purple. There. Was that satisfactory? Was that a good description? Yeah. Does the does the purple make you happy? Do I have to legally keep on saying that I'm purple? You have stone bricks. That's good. Who needs stone bricks? Wait. Second one. This isn't satisfactory. No, it's not. Hard, yay. Purple is a pretty happy color. Yeah. So, you're telling me that you need stone bricks. Alright. Because it's a nice color and it's it's a bit silly description. Yeah. Oh no, your internet is acting up so you won't hear it. That's true. Saying that I'm purple might very much clarify the state of things. Anyone's confused. I could sell it as an accessibility feature. Hey, raid over to Cloudy, I'll state my color out loud. It's terrible. That's not an accessibility feature. I was I don't know why, but that just comes to mind. But you know, I was looking for screen text to being horizontal. No, I mean, thanks for the cube and the spin and the other cube and the other cube. I was looking for text, the speech to text to put on screen, but it's not really thanks that I caught that one. It's on my hoof. It's not that good from what I've seen, so I wasn't like super impressed. I've seen it around on some other people's stream and I'm like, I'm not sure if that's actually accessible if it misses half the words you say, especially considering I have an accent. I'm like, are you even gonna understand half of what I say? It does make for some funny moments when it completely misses and you say something lewd instead of whatever you're saying, but I'm not too sure about it. Hi, I'm back to being vertical. Here at Vertical Ponies, we're playing automation games. Okay, you two are good. You don't understand me now. Yeah, sorry. I'm no longer horizontal. Vertical Pegasus. Yeah. We need the silicones and the circuit boards. You have those, don't you? Nope. You have the circuit boards. They're actually sent this way. This is gonna get cramped. Thank you, towers, for being in the way still. That's great. I say as if it's not already cramped. I like how you need tab to switch between the filters, but you also need tab to change like the way the whole thing acts to go up and down the layer, so kind of conflicting there. What did I bring on this? The circuit boards for you. That's it. Nice. Okay. You have one more of your resource. This one's full. I need the silicons. The silicon D8s. Okay. Where does this line up to if I want another one of those? It's on this line up to here. No, just abort. Don't bring in all of this every single time. Every time. Demand. Who needs any of that? You need the D8. You need the flat. You need the D2. Okay. I'm not a fan of using these lanes to bring in these resources because these still need a lot. Like, I'm gonna need these lanes to bring stuff in. Ah. I got boop. So you don't need silicones, you need the silicones. Get out of here. There we go. Oh, also, I'm not a fan of using these lanes because I don't think that fits anymore, does it? Like, if I build this here, that's too far. Right, that doesn't work. I need storage. So no, I need to actually use this one somehow. Oh, hold on. Let's place the output. Right. It's still gonna work. I can bring it to the side. I mean, I can also just rework this. You're fine. Okay, so you're the silicones one, you're the D8 silicones. Bring you. Wait, no, it made more sense the other way around, right? Yeah, this one is more inward. Oops. So what we can do is this, need you in. That's wrong. Why do I keep getting this wrong? Oops. Bring you in. That fits. That fits here. Okay. You're steel, blue, and a resource we don't have. You're blue, and a bunch of stuff. You're blue. All three of you need blue. Oh, that's nice. We're sneaking that in. Sure, make it vertical. Never stopped me before. So you're good. You need steel and that thing which we don't have yet. And you need titanium, carbon nanotubes, and processors. Processors are in this one already. Allegedly? What? Did I break something? I broke something. Cool. You do already have steel and processors. I need them here and here. I could do the same thing over here and just sneak resources in this way. Yeah, that's an idea. All right. I'm not sure that's any helpful. I mean, I can just grab them out of this side too. And get this out, right? Because this is the one that needs the processors. Just get this one out. Ah. Just a little annoying sometimes with these heights. The shape and the selection sharing a hotkey. Okay. So you're almost fine. You just need the photon combiners. You need titanium and carbon nanotubes, which we do have. Titanium, carbon nanotubes, which is here. That's all we don't have. Didn't I make it very similar recipe? What did I make? Prisms. Make plasma exciter. Wait. That's these two? Wait, what? Triangle and flat? Am I crazy? There's this. What else uses it? This. So your prisms and flat. Your prisms and circles. It's all in the shapes. This game is just about shapes. Okay, well, time to go make this one, I guess. Photon combiner. Isn't that something that we need for the solar sails? Yeah, we need that for the solar sails. So eventually we need a bunch of photon combiners.
Flight mode.
Yeah,
Cruise mode.
you can go in space. Don't be shy. I'm pressing the button. Meg was just like, I'm gonna wait here for a second, actually. I'm like, no, you can go. You're all good. Excuse me, a solar panel.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Okay, we've done this before. Prisms and something else. Wasn't it right here? Yeah, it was. So the thing is, we are remote demanding the prisms anyway, so it doesn't really matter about those. What matters is the other component, which is circuit boards. We're making circuit boards here on the other side of the planet, apparently. Are we gonna need more of it? Although those are very fast. Yeah, 1 second. Those are Newman, so maybe they're fine. Okay, so the idea is we take this and we make more stuff. Maybe I'll line it up down here. That little section is unhappy again. Good for you. I am missing 4 of these. That's bad. I need those. There. Can I make them? And we need the blue. Where did I make the blue?
Flight mode.
Isn't that right on the other side of the planet? Yeah. You know, a system's starting to get together when I can build, like, when I can make buildings locally from complex resources in general. I'm pretty sure that my building drones tried to catch up with me, and that's the little swarm coming back. Yep. Take your time. Take your time, I guess. Alright, let's sneak some circuit boards over. But I'm not crazy, right? It is circuit boards. Right, what am I making? What am I making? It's something to do with prisms. These. We're making these. It is. It is circuit boards. Good job, me. So... and get these. Oops. These buildings do not belong in the bar. Get out of there. Circuit boards. That's correct. Oh wait, you're not... Oh, you're... Okay, the circuit boards are up there. That might be okay. The... Wait. This recipe is demanding on circuit boards more than prisms, right? No, it's on prisms more than circuit boards. And it's 3 seconds for one. It should be okay. This is 2 trips per second. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you have 1. And your output is photon combiner. Do a whole bunch of those. We're gonna need them. We can also expand this very easily if needed. Like, this side of the planet doesn't have much in terms of resources, so it's like, yay, real estate. So how's it looking? Yeah, not the fastest, but it's pretty good. Decent.
Flight mode.
Right, so we have that. We can go back. Wait. Yeah, that's all set up already. There's some coming in.
Cruise mode.
I like how it's been a very long while since I've had any Dyson Sphere like progress on this in this system, because I'm not making trips back and forth anymore, like bringing the resources from my main system to here. So like this has just been chilling here at 22% sufficiency. Whoops.
Cruise ended.
Oh, the good thing I was aligned. Oh hi, cactus. You accidentally land on the planet next to your friend the cactus. What was I making?
Flight mode.
You photon combiner. Remote. Wait, it's not you that needs it. This one. Alright, so that little setup of power building should be good. Now I'm not really using them to for this, but I'm still gonna give them a distributor. I'm gonna give everything a distributor. There you go. That's pretty decent. What's the next batch I should be making? So all of this is made. That's a good amount. Did I not make depot? I should also be making depot Mark II at this point. I've had them since forever and never used them. No, I'm actually making some. Yeah, I'm making some. Okay. Do I set up depot Mark II? Do I care? I guess I care. You take... Wait, you don't take depot Mark 1. What am I doing? You just take stone and steel. Oh. There's stone somewhere. One of you has it. You have it. It's on this lane. We can bring you over. And steel. Which one of you has steel? This one? Easy enough. Yoink. You go there, you go here. It's all happy now. You got your stuff. I don't even use these buildings. Don't make too many. Yeah, you know what? These buildings probably should have been adjusted. Oh, they're at 2 already. Ooh, that's brilliant. That's good. Good job. I copied this from wherever and they're already at 2. You can be the only one at 8 because I do use solar panels. Empty accumulators have their purpose, so I'm gonna make 4 stacks. Wait, no, they have a lot of purposes. Do 8 stacks. Which one are you? Mini fusion power plant? This is a new building that I haven't used. So we're gonna leave it at 2, and they're really, really big stacks, so we're gonna leave it at that. Oops. These ones also can be useful. They're made slowly. Let's make 4 stacks. Because when you're like on a lava planet, you can put so much of these around it. Good to have a lot. You take so much copper, wow. You take 20 copper. I can bring you in faster. Yeah, even then it's slowed down by not having enough copper, but I mean, that's okay. Only needs to make that many and then it can stop. So that's all good. I mean, all of the rest, it's still all very important. It's just like they're all gonna be separate, right? Like there's a traffic monitor, the spray coaters I am using, those are important. Water pumps, very occasional. I mean, not that occasional. Water and sulfuric acid is important. Oh yeah, then we have the trio of like oil refinery, oil extractor, and chemical plants, which are super important. And they're made from nearly the same things. Well, these two are actually the exact same thing. Yeah, all of these are kind of similar in what we need for them. But you're for later. Miniature particle collider, you're for later. Matrix lab, semi-important. Not that relevant anymore, but still. And then yeah, defense is gonna be for later. Steel, stone, circuit boards, and plasma exciter. You're still steel and stone, you're just glass and you specifically processors. I mean, there's room to grow here, so. You know, other big questions that need answers is this an ordered pizza weekend or is it not? Those are the kind of questions that need important answers. Because I have food, it's just like, I have nothing that's gonna spoil rapidly, so, you know, I can order food if I want to. Yes, pizza. See, pat. I want to. Emergency vehicles noises. Pigette deserves pizza. What's the last time I ordered it? Was it 2 weekends ago? 3? I don't remember. It wasn't that long ago. Maybe it's just my weekends now. I order pizza. That may be what's happening next, honestly. It's been 4 hours. Yeah, okay, that's definitely what's happening next. Oh, is that the timer for how long I've been in the game in the corner? It's written 100. Did I spend 100 hours into this save file? That's wild. What does Steam say? Yep, Steam says 103 hours. And some ponies say pizza. Yeah. I mean, this is coming along quite nicely, so I do think it's time to go numb. Let's give it an appropriately named ASDF 30 for the save file. And let's see who wants to have pawns over. Break time, yes. But also raid time. Oh yeah, Mega and Melody were doing a thing today. I could raid over there again. That's an idea. We're gonna go say hi to Mega again. I think he was doing like a 12-hour thing. Yeah, let's go right over. Let's go say hi to Mega. I'm gonna have my pizza. I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I am thinking that tomorrow I'm gonna play more Slay the Princess because as insane as that game is, it's kind of interesting. It's like, no, it's definitely interesting. You just have to get through the your insanity. We'll see if I can find like new endings that are friendlier, hopefully. Maybe that should be the stream title, like in search of a friendlier ending, instead of every time it's like it gets worse. It gets worse and worse and worse, and I'm like, why? For you it's horizontal time. Excellent. have a good sleep. You're welcome. Alright, here's our raid. Thanks everyone for being around. It's always nice like having all of you here. Bye Clate Bloom. At bye Cloud Hub, bye Yondalor, bye Alco. Hello Cubes. See you tomorrow if you can make it. Bye everyone.